My dear friends, this is my book of memoirs that Paava found. It's now being reconstructed by my elves, but some parts are ready and I'll be reading them to you now.
Paavo the reindeer went out looking for Lapland lichen for his lunch. His little half must have hit something. Santa's memoirs was his first hunch. The manuscript is old and broken. It needs a long and good repair. But I can say in the same token, far back in time it makes us fair. Now look through your fairy tale eyes and you'll be getting up to speed. To your joy you begin to realize this journey's all the fun you need. Page after page we find surprises about the times that have long gone.
It's more than 1,000 years now since I first came to Ear Mountain. At the beginning there was only the fell, magic and me. The place was totally uninhabited when I came here. I thought I was probably the first one ever to set eyes on this barren piece of land. I was enchanted by its ruggedness and the silent power of the mountain. In summer, the Ear Mountain is covered with lichen. In winter, the whole landscape is white with snow. The summers are warm, winters icy cold. I fell under a magic spell. This is where I want to build my cottage, I decided. And then the magic started, let me tell you. One night when I was just about to fall asleep, was lying with my eyes closed, when I suddenly heard a noise from the fell. A white fox was running very fast at the top of the mountain. Its enormous tail was hitting stones and snow, causing a flurry of sparks which rose way up into the sky, forming a wonderful array of colored lights. I had never seen anything like it. And then I decided to call this phenomenon the Northern Lights, to honor the white fox. Another night, I was woken up by the sound of tiny, soft voices. I looked around, but there was no one there. I jumped out of my bed, but I couldn't see anybody. And yet I could hear the voices. I wish. It would be nice if only I could. What on earth was that? Then I realized that those were the voices of children, their wishes from far, far away. Somehow I could hear them on this magic mountain. And I understood then I had settled in a very, very special place. I was inspired to call my home the fell, Ear Mountain. Night after night, I listened to these soft voices and understood that the children wished for things they couldn't have. I started to get worried. Something needed to be done. Then I met the elves. They came to Ear Mountain in sledges pulled by their reindeer, little bells ringing merrily. I told them about the fox and the voices. As the evening was drawing in, we all fell silent. We could hear the sound of these voices. And after seeing the white fox fireworks, we were all certain that there was a lot of magic hanging in the air of Ear Mountain. I realized then that there had to be a meaning to all this. It had the power to work wonders, and it had everything to do with children. The elves told me a lot of stories from different parts of the world. They had traveled a lot, seen children who had no toys at all, and others who had so many. After some worrying stories, the elves looked appealingly at me, a mountain native. Look, sir, you have to do something about this. We'll help you. We have met many good elves, full of kindness and goodwill, very wise men and women. We must encourage them to work with us in order to make children happier. You must invite them here, the elves suggested. What a story in Santa's glory.